I don't think anybody plays cleaner, more competitive lacrosse than we do. It's tough to live in the world where your backyard, you play East twice, you play Rockford twice, you play Forest Hills twice, the three best teams in the state. You know, that's a tough place to be. And what's amazing is how our girls are able to take those losses and still come out and play quality lacrosse.
I got 10 bazillion in my student section. I got 10 bazillion in my student section. We are GRC, we are GRC.
Both Morgan and KAYLA came to us last year for the first time as juniors. Morgan clearly was stepping outside of her comfort zone last year. I think it took her a while to get her feet under her. But at the end of the season, I think she figured out that she liked it and was looking forward to this season. Unfortunately, she was injured, had a lingering injury with her leg, but she came back out and had agreed to be our team manager for the season and help out, which we're real excited for.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
And then with KAYLA, kind of the same thing. KAYLA is a very busy person, a lot of activities, but decided lacrosse would be one of them. Really stepped into the defensive role quickly, picked up that aspect of it, and did a lot of off-season work, so we're looking forward to seeing her this year as well.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
You know, Bahati came to us as a sophomore, started off, and Bahati is a really interesting person. She's got a lot of personality, a lot of sparkle. Clearly enjoys the people as much as she enjoys the game. But we started to see it as it went along that she was clearly picking up the finer points of the game as well, and looking forward to this year.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
IZZY came to us as a freshman out of volleyball, and again, very athletic, very competitive, played part-time on JV and varsity as a freshman, and then this has been her third year on varsity. Just really picking in the defensive role. I know the coach was relying on her heavily this year as a defender, and we're excited to see her play.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
Yeah, Naomi was fun for us. I mean, again, Naomi is somebody who played starting. I think all the girls after this are girls who played in our middle school program or even some in the elementary program, and Naomi was one of those. She played, again, 4-year player, 1 year as JV. This was her third year on varsity. And Naomi was a midfielder, hard worker. The thing with Naomi was she played whenever we needed, wherever we needed. And, you know, where we play and the intensity of the game, you just don't know sometimes. And we'd be able to put her in an attack or a defense and, of course, midfield. And just a good girl to coach.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
Lucy, again, also 4-year player, 1-year JV. This has been her third year in varsity. 2018 award near and dear to my heart, most improved player. Lucy has a great attitude. You know, see Lucy is the smile, and the thing with her, I think, was easygoing attitude and still very competitive. It was an interesting combination. Just fun girl to watch play.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
KAYLA, you know, it's kind of, you know, this year, you know, our rock, our goalie. You know, KAYLA is a 4-year player. Again, 3 years will be varsity. She was a JV captain. She's a motivational force with KAYLA on and off the field. And you love to see that in your goalie, leading, you know, really leading from the field, because so many plays start with the goalie coming back. Just had just solid, great passion for the game, great eye for the game. But again, motivational. I mean, sometimes I think I can go back last year, some of the best from the sidelines. The contribution she made is amazing. So we're looking forward to her playing this year.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
And Amanda's 4-year player, 4-year varsity. Amanda was an attack player, and when we talk about Amanda, it's fast. Amanda is a very quick with the ball, solid ball handler. And the thing with Amanda, she just has this really outstanding ability to redefend the ball on attack. A lot of attack players don't have that. Amanda does, and so much to the point that, and this will be the first time she'll heard this, that we really are thinking that she might even play some defense for us this year because she was so good at it. So
we are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
And this year we had 4 captains. It was very appropriate. Madison QUIST, 4-year player, 4-year varsity, 2017 most improved player. You know, Madison, very reliable in getting the ball, knowing when to pass, knowing when to shoot. But what I loved about Madison this year, and we started seeing it last year, senior swagger, right? It's kind of a real thing, right? People don't always get it. And we're seeing that in this group. I was so looking forward to them playing this year, this whole senior class. But it's particularly watching Madison get her senior swagger and watching her go to really have this more vocal leadership not because she was trying to, rah-rah, just because she has insights that she just felt comfortable sharing with people, and it was just great to see that.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
And Audrey Monahan, another, I guess to say, quiet leader, again, captain. Audrey has been an all-conference player, all-state honorable mention. Truly somebody leads by example. Audrey is one of these people, one of the first people to practice, often one of the last people to leave, works with girls. And really, when I say that, I don't mean to exclude others. So many of the girls in our team work with other players. Audrey just does a lot of it. And the preseason this year, she did a lot with our preseason practices. But Audrey, again, a very quiet leader, trustworthy, plays a lot of midfield, high attack, good scorer. You really wonderful asset to any team.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
So Rylie, again, kind of near and dear to my heart on this. Again, 4-year player, 4-year varsity player as well. Rylie has got, I just think in some ways, maybe the greatest diverse set of skills. I mean, I think Rylie can play anywhere in the field, great stick skills. And with Rylie as well, again, very physical player. And as you know, Kevin, sometimes physical translates into penalties. And I'm not going to say that Rylie had maybe sometimes the most penalties on our team, but I don't think everyone would disagree if I said that. But nice thing with Rylie that they were not, I won't say all of them. Occasionally there are a couple of ones that, wouldn't like, but they're smart player because smart play, never out there to do anything wrong intentionally, just physical, and a good vocal leader, one of the more vocal leaders on our team.
We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key.
Rachel is, again, just one of those, just fun to watch play lacrosse. There's I don't know, again, wax too poetic on this one. There's a kind of a grace about Rachel when you watch her play. Midfielder, draw specialist. I mean, amazing numbers on the draw. I mean, and competitive in the state. And she's, first team all conference. She's been honorable state all mention and second team all state last year. And again, when you think about the conference that we play in, Kevin, you know this, the most competitive conference in the state. And that goes for all these girls in this team. We're playing with, both East and Rockford, Division I, Division II state champions are in our conference. It's a tough place to play. And that we can go into those all-state meetings with these girls and put them up there and get the awards. It just shows how skilled they are. But getting ready to watch Rachel play this year, we're just so looking forward to her being the primary midfielder and watching her bring along some of these other players on the team was again, there's a lot to look forward to on this team that unfortunately we'll never get to see. When your first 3 practices are at 5:30 in the morning to 7 a.m. Over there at Woodland, and we're doing 2-a-days, and then our last practice was that Thursday evening. And I tell you what, that last practice is special. We all kind of knew it, that something might have been happening. But I think for us, and it sounds kind of crazy, it's like, you look for those other things. And one of the things that we looked at was the fact of the respect where our program had. So you can look at that as kind of being well, what other choice did you have kind of victory? But I think it's the thing that we start with every year in our team, that's who we are. They get what we do. They understand that when we show up in the field, we know what's on our chest. When it says Christian on there, it's not just a school.
I got 10 bazillion in my student section. I got 10 bazillion in my student section. We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key, winning is the key.